Good afternoon. 13 News at noon begins today with breaking news. The body of a missing Fishers teenager has been recovered in Ohio. That information coming from the attorney for the man suspected in her disappearance. 17-year-old Haley Busby disappeared on January 5th. Our Ashton Hackman joins us now in studio with the very latest on this investigation. Certainly not the news anybody was hoping to hear. Ashton.
Certainly not. Just a heartbreaking update overall. Earlier today, the man accused of picking Busby up, 39-year-old Tyler Thomas of Ohio, made his first court appearance. A judge set his bail at $1.5 million. Thomas admitted to picking Busby up from her Fishers home, but police say he lied about dropping her off on the side of the road in western Ohio. Investigators believe Thomas contacted Busby through an online gaming platform. Police say an unknown vehicle was in Busby's neighborhood on January 5th, the night she went missing. Police were able to identify Thomas as the person she left with. Investigators also reportedly found evidence at a short-term rental in Hocking County, Ohio. Police said they believe Busby died within a few days of being picked up. Now, we've learned Thomas turned himself into the FBI with his attorneys on Saturday. His attorneys tell us he led them to Busby's body in Perry County, Ohio last night.
It's impossible to understate the tragic nature of this circumstance, reemphasize the collective work that was done with our office, with everybody's help, and with law enforcement's assistance to bring much needed closure to the Busby family in Indiana.
Thomas has not been charged in Busby's murder. He is facing charges of tampering with evidence and pandering sexually oriented material involving a minor. His attorneys say if he is charged with Busby's murder, he will enter a not guilty plea. As of right now, his next date in court is scheduled for February 10th. But obviously, all eyes have been on this case, and this is now being handed over to the FBI. They are going to be the lead agency. Obviously, when you cross state lines, several counties involved, they will be handling the rest of this case.
So you've been working the phones today, and as you said, this information is coming from the attorney of the man suspected in her disappearance. Police and the FBI, they've not said anything specifically.
Yes, and I've contacted multiple law enforcement agencies. Fishers Police referred us to the FBI. They are now the lead agency. The FBI hasn't answered our questions. I've also contacted Columbus Police, the Perry County Sheriff's Office, and the Perry County Coroner's Office to get some information. All of them have yet to respond.
And there's still so many dots to connect as far as why police believe that this is the end result and then how they got there. I mean, because she's been missing now. She'd been missing for almost a month.
Yes, and police tell us they made contact with Thomas shortly after she went missing. So there is definitely a lot to piece together, and we hope to learn more if and when murder charges are filed in this case.
Okay, keep us posted, Ashton. Thank you very much. Well, Busby attended Hamilton Southeastern High School. The principal releasing this statement saying, in part, Haley was a valued member of our school community, remembered for her big heart and positive spirit. Her family shared that she was a bright light and a loving big sister. Haley will be deeply missed by all who knew her. The school will have crisis counselors available for students throughout the week, and will have resources for families as well. Nonprofit Silver Lining of Hope has been supporting the Busby family, creating flyers and Facebook groups. Of course, like everyone else, they've been hoping for a much different outcome. They're also pushing for mandatory training in schools for kids and teenagers surrounding child predators and grooming.
We're not talking enough about the dangers of the predators that every child has on their phones. You know, it's like a lot of parents give their children phones to be safe, not knowing that they have hundreds of predators at any time, you know, trying to contact their child.
The nonprofit is asking people to pray for the family as they deal with that tragic loss. Of course, we are staying on top of the investigation in what happened to Haley Busby. We have crews here and in Ohio right now working to learn more, and we'll have updates as soon as we get them. We'll post those online on our news app, and of course starting on 13 News later today at 4 o'clock. Also in the courtroom this afternoon, a judge is sentencing a 19-year-old to 4 years in prison with 1.5 years on probation. Savannah Allen was just 16 when she was part of a deadly drive-by shooting targeting the wrong house, killing Adam Hart. Allen agreed to plead guilty to assisting a criminal. Tyler Gibson, who also reached a plea agreement, will be sentenced for his role in the shooting on Wednesday. Last month, Joaquin Harmon Segura was found guilty of murder in a bench trial. His sentencing is set for later this month. And just into the newsroom from the Marion County Emergency Management, Marion County back to a normal travel status. This is big. This is a big change, Sean, after we were just slammed with a snowstorm more than a week ago. We're still cold, though.
Yeah.
But thankfully, we're kind of getting back to normal for this time of year.
Yeah, but we do want you to know that tomorrow morning, there's going to be some areas of snow. Now, I can't tell you if exactly it's going to be over the metro or if it'll be just south. It's going to be close enough that it bears watching because it'll be coming through at a bad time in the morning. Okay, we're not talking double-digit snow amounts, but we may not need that because of the timing and temperature.
No, not for the morning commute.
Yeah, so we don't want that to slide under your radar. No pun intended. We're on top of it. Let's show you what's happening outside as we speak. A lot of clouds. Not a whole lot happening from them, however. Just a few flurries, maybe a passing snow shower. Temperatures creeping up closer to 30 degrees. Our string below freezing continues. I'll have more on that and just how long it's been. It's 26 right now. Got a pretty brisk southwest wind at about 15 miles per hour. After school weather, we'll go clouds, we'll go flurries. Temperatures, they're going to peak close to 30 degrees here. I want to show you the temperatures with radar and then get into the satellite perspective because, again, we have a lot of cloud cover around. And then we're going to be watching an area of low pressure developing here close to the Ohio River. Now, again, the uncertainty, and you'll see it on Future Track 13, there's going to be a little swath of snowfall developing. Is this exactly where it is, or is it going to be farther south? That I can't tell you, but it's close enough, I believe, that you need to be watching this because, again, it's the timing that we're concerned about during the morning commute. School delays a possibility for tomorrow. We'll have more on that, and we do have a warm-up in the 7-day here in just a few minutes.
All right, possibility of delays. Here we go again. Thank you. It is official. Indianapolis has a new police chief. Tanya Terry was sworn in this morning as the chief of the Indianapolis Metro Police Department. You see it right there. She also makes history as the first ever woman to serve in that role. Terry most recently was a deputy chief with IMPD and is a 27-year veteran.
I want to express my sincere gratitude to Mayor Hogsett for this incredible opportunity to serve as chief of the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department and to do so as the first woman to hold this position is humbling beyond words.
Chief Terry replaces Chris Bailey, who's headed upstairs to be the new chief deputy mayor. And we sat down to talk one-on-one with Chief Terry last week about her goals for leading the department, what she'd like to see happen under her tenure. You can watch that right now on WTHR.com. It's also streaming on WTHR Plus. As Chris Bailey heads upstairs to the mayor's office, he posted on X this morning. Let's show it here. He posted thanking the city of Indianapolis, saying, "Serving as your chief of police has been the honor of a lifetime. Keep looking out for one another. Indy's best days are ahead." Bailey, alongside Terry, watched the latest class of IMPD recruits graduate on Friday. This is video from just after. Chief Bailey said then he is grateful for his time with the department and has full faith in Chief Terry. Just into the newsroom, Hoosier philanthropist Sydney Eskenazi has died. Eskenazi Health just posted that news an hour ago. Sydney and his wife Lois made a $40 million gift to help build the new Eskenazi Health Campus. Certainly a familiar name here in this community. According to his obituary, the 95-year-old died on Saturday. His wife Lois died just a month ago. More help is now available to kick the stigma surrounding mental illness. Kicking the Stigma is an initiative through the Indianapolis Colts and the Irsay family to raise awareness about it. And they're now accepting applications beginning today for this year's Stigma Action Grants. Those go to nonprofit groups throughout the community. And since 2021, they've given out more than $7 million to 65 organizations. Your group can apply for up to $25,000, and we've got the details online. You can check it out at WTHR.com.